Jonathan Mayo of MLB.com. The draft is coming up July 9th. Good morning to you. Got a smile on your face. Can hardly believe it. Dreams will come true. The high school pitcher, you and I were just talking, the most difficult position in the draft. Will they be ready? And in the case of Meyer, I mean, we know about the build, but everyone talks about the electric fastball. What do you know? What can you tell us about Noble?
Well, he is the best pitcher, high school pitcher in the class. Well, it's one of two, and we'll get to the other one, but definitely the best right-handed high schooler in the class. I saw him at the National High School Invitational back in late March. The stuff is electric. That is exactly the right word to use, Lauren. And you see he's got that prototypical projectable body there. The fastball's been touching triple digits at times this spring back in the Pacific Northwest. Same high school that Phillies prospect Mick Abel went to. He's got a really good breaking ball. He's got a good feel for the changeup. Some scouts, when you nitpick, think the fastball can be a little flat, but he commands it so well, and triple digits is going to play. Plus, he understands pitch design. He understands the data. He's a really smart kid. When I talked to him, Lauren, it was almost like talking to a college pitcher. So this may not be the kind of high schooler that takes forever to get to the big league. So I think he may be the first one to come off the board.
And takes all the information and uses it to his benefit. The presence on the mound, you just saw that video. Thomas White, 6'5" too. I mean, what are they feeding these guys? Has he dominated for as long as you can remember?
He has. He was a little bit of a unicorn for a while because he didn't pitch a ton in summer showcase events as an underclassman. Even last summer, he kind of picked and chose. I saw him at the PvP League last summer at USA Baseball. Left-hander. He's the best left-handed pitcher in this class, period. There's not a lot of college lefties at all. So if you want a lefty, this is the guy to go get. Again, projectable body. The stuff is really, really good. This spring, he's in Massachusetts. There haven't been very many high school pitchers from Massachusetts to go in the first round. The last one was Tyler Beatty back in 2011, and he went on to Vanderbilt, which is where Thomas White is also projected to go if the draft doesn't go his way. But he's thrown a lot more strikes this spring, which is why his name has risen up just as Meyer's has.
What about Charlie Soto's name? I remember, Jonathan, you and I were having a conversation about him last year, and he was throwing 95. What's he throwing now?
Yeah, he's still, mid to upper 90s, super athletic, really good breaking ball. Was a little bit more inconsistent at the start of the spring than he was over the summer when he was kind of lights out. He used to be a shortstop and then just got too big. He's 6'5". Not that there aren't 6'5" shortstops these days, but clearly his future is on the mound. Super athletic, as you can see there, can field his position well. But it's the feel for pitching along with that electric stuff. The slider was getting better as the spring went on. I think the combination of the stuff and the athleticism has him, not quite Meyer and Thomas White status, but maybe if they're in Group 1, he's Group 1A or a very high Group 2, the kind of guy who could sneak into the back end of the first round. Maybe he goes in a comp round. High school pitching, it's really hard to figure out where they're going to go come draft time.
What list is Travis Decoron on? I mean, 3 6'5" dudes and a guy who stands at 6'6". What kind of velocity are we talking?
He is, you always talk about the fireballing right-handers from Texas, probably ever since Nolan Ryan. He fits into that category. He's right there with Charlie Soto. In our rankings, they're right next to each other. I think in his last mock, Jim Kautz actually had Sikora going in the first round and Soto not. But he is the kind of guy who's got the big fastball, upper 90s. He can really spin the breaking ball. You mentioned his size. He looks what they're supposed to look like as a Texas prepster with a power arm and power stuff. The college pitching group has been a little up and down this year outside of Paul Skeens at the very top. So teams wanting pitching may have to look at this high school group if they want to get an arm early.
I mean, the evolution of man, Jonathan. I feel like I need to take vitamins and lift weights after this segment. July 9th is the date. Thanks so much for the time and information as always. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Lauren.